Welcome to the 4th episode of my Secret of Evermore strategy guide, where I show you how to find all the secrets of Evermore. This time we will explore Gothica, and as the name suggests, this is a region of medieval fantasy with castles, knights, dragons and pink poodles. As per usual, I will show you where you can find all the important items and how to get through the many maze-like dungeons of this age. Plus, there is a poetic puppet show that is super weird and creepy. Hey, my name is Toby, and what you are watching is Toby Continued. Okay, now the first thing you want to do after your sudden arrival is turning the crank of the well until an Oglin pops out. He will buzz off right away, but we will meet him again later. The next screen will have you fight against some new enemies, but there are also treasure chests hidden in the trees. One is directly after the first set of shrubs. Just explore the trees south of you until you find the entrance. A second chest is hidden behind a secret path under the next set of shrubs, and you should explore the forest clearing that it leads to find another hidden way leading to the third chest. The final chest is right before the castle entrance, and here you will find the Aura magic for Horus. This is one of the best core beat spells and will make you invulnerable for a short period, which will be handy for some of the upcoming boss battles. After entering the town of Ivor Tower, talk to the merchant east of you and exchange your jewels for gold coins, the local currency. There is a small marketplace here and west of you, so you can get more charms and equipment. You will need 3 amulets of annihilation though, 1 for a ticket to the freak show and 2 for trading. You just found 1 in a chest and you will get the additional 2 here in town, so you are fine even if you did not get any additional amulets in Antica. Before engaging in trading, go further east and loot all the houses that you come across. You will get a couple of useful items and ingredients. The only house you should not loot right away is Lance's house, which is located right next to the inn. You will know when you are in it because the people inside are talking about him. Don't loot any chests here and go straight upstairs where you will meet Lance, and if you are honest and didn't touch his stuff, he will teach you his formula. Afterwards you can loot his chest anyway and find a gold-plated vest. Oh, and by the way, don't buy anything at the armor vendor. You know the drill by now, we will get better stuff soon, although not completely free this time. You will find another amulet of annihilation in one of the houses, and the third one that you need is in a hidden area behind the last house. Now we can go to the marketplace for some trading. I hope you watched my last videos and bought an additional golden jackal and jeweled scarab from Antica, because you can trade those items here for the oracle bone. Another merchant will offer you buybacks for charms that you once had, so you can get the silver sheath back that you traded for the magic gourd. You can also reclaim your chocobo egg for 9 perfume and beads. The insect incans can be acquired for 3 additional perfume and beads, and if you did not bring those from Antica, they can be acquired for gold and spice. An armor merchant offers you nice pieces of armor, each costing an amulet of annihilation and around 800 gold coins. You already got the gold-plated vest however, so only get the magician's wing and the dragon helmet. If you are short on money, only get the helmet. You will find another, although weaker, piece of wrist armor soon. Get a ticket for the freak show with your last amulet and visit it at the northern end of the marketplace. Watch the show, the pig race afterwards and the dinner scene inside the castle. After barely escaping the queen's chef and his deadly cooking spoon, you find yourself wandering through the ventilation shafts, and this area always annoyed the heck out of me. It's really hard to get some orientation and to navigate through all the dark pathways. Giving directions does not work so well because of the frequent turns and crossroads, so instead of awkwardly telling you which turn you should take, I will just show you the way on screen. Just remember that the whole place is intertwined and connected, so there are different possible routes. Just remember this location here where you can almost run in circles and then go northeast. Our first goal is to find an old lady with a queen's key, which gives us access to a lot of lootable chests later. The main idea is to find the area where there is this dark spot lighting up occasionally. You can enter a secret passage and find the old lady at the end. Afterwards, go back to the almost roundabout and take the southeast exit to find 3 small bookshelves. There is a hidden entrance to the ventilation shaft behind them, and that's your way out. Follow along the path and you will eventually break the dinner party and are both thrown into the prison. So make sure to call your lawyer. Once your dog gets out of the prison cell, you can choose to immediately free the nerd and fight the other inmates together, or you can try to fight them as the dog alone, which earns you the defender collar if you succeed. The lizard and bull enemies should be no problem, but the robot guard is a late game enemy and deals a lot of damage. You should be careful if you fight him alone, because in this state you cannot use any healing items or spells. Release the nerd afterwards and you can find the Iron Bracer inside his prison cell on the left wall. So if you didn't have enough money to get the Magician's Ring in the marketplace, this will still give you a small upgrade for free. Exit the dungeon through the cell in the southwest. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the mandatory sewer level, a beloved RPG staple. Fortunately, it is not that long and we will get another formula. But the sewage drains your health, so try and be quick on it. Go east first and then all the way south until reaching 2 platforms, each having a secret passage with some items. Go further south until reaching the next platform, also with a secret passage and some items. Then enter the current to the east and at the 4-way crossroad go north until the end. First, turn east against the current to reach a platform with items and an alchemist who gives you the corrosion formula. Then go back west and exit the sewer through the platform north of you. Now watch the scene where the queen tells you to infiltrate Ebon Castle. If you want to know what happened to the king, by the way, go west and you will find him mad and watching a puppet show called The Show of Life. Exit the throne room south and go northeast. The next area has tons of chests you can access with the queen's key, and your dog can sniff out many more ingredient spots. If you find the room with the old man inside, don't give him the key until you finished looting. Oh, and don't forget the east and west wings up the stairs on both sides. Once you are done emptying this place, talk to the man, give him the queen's key and he will give you the firepower formula. Then exit the castle southeast to get to the chessboard. The skull claws that you encounter here drop 50 gold and give 400 experience each, and they are susceptible to magic, so this is a good opportunity to level up some spells. For example, the new land spell that you just got. The maze itself is not that complicated, just turn east and go into it, then make your way over the northern side and go further east and turn over the southern side until you reach the center. The Foot Knight boss is resistant to magic, but he also does minimal damage to you and your dog because of your upgraded armor. Use charge attacks or just go. Go downstairs afterwards and exit south into the dark forest. Now this place can also be a pain if you don't know how to navigate through it, but thankfully I am here to tell you. The trick is to look for the owl creatures sitting in the trees. If you enter an area where you cannot spot an owl, you are on the wrong path and you have to go back to take another turn. Look carefully though, sometimes the owls are half hidden by branches. Now before you start running into the forest looking for owls like an ornithologist madman, be aware that there is a hidden alchemist in the forest who gives you the 1-up formula and sells some ingredients. To find him, take the path that I will show you on screen instead. Afterwards you have to backtrack to the beginning of the forest or just use some wings, which you hopefully have with you. The right way through the forest is pretty long, so I will just show you the directions on screen again, but as I said, you can simply follow the arrows and will be fine. After going through 29 individual areas, you are attacked by your own shadow. This boss fight can be tricky since his Storm and Nitro spells hit really hard, so make sure you stay healed throughout the whole fight. You can also use your newly found Aura spell for Horus to go invincible and avoid the shadow's hard hitting spells. You have to defeat 3 shadows in total though, and it's a good idea to end the fight quickly, so you know exactly what to do. You get the Crusader sword as a reward, but you are not yet out of the forest, although the next part is much shorter. To meet the Oglin that you saved at the very beginning. He will give you the wizard coin. The Timber Drake is much easier than the Shadows, doing way less damage with his fireball spells, so you should have no problems dismantling him, earning you another weapon. Exit east, and do you know what is better than one sewer? That's right, a second sewer. But I feel like one sewer per video is enough, so I will call it a day right here. Next time we will meet an old friend from Final Fantasy, bear witness to some royal and earth-shattering acrobatics, and prepare to go into space. If you made it this far into the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Also check out my Sunday streams at 4 PM UTC, where you can watch me playing games that I do not know yet, like Parasite Eve or the original Legend of Zelda. Thank you so much and have a great day everyone. Later.